Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's session, we are going to learn how to validate a JSON response body using REST Assured in Java with a live demo on an actual API. If you are new to API automation or looking to strengthen your automation framework, stay tuned till the end. All right, let's jump right into the code. I have already created one Maven project and I can show you inside form.xml file. I have added the required dependencies. Okay. So now I am going to create one class. So let me create a also, and this is our session 6. So I am going to create one package session 6. And inside this I am going to create one class, and we can take the name as validate JSON response body. Validate JSON response body. I'm just click on finish. I'm not selecting this because we are using TestNG for this session. So I'm just clicking on finish. So the class is generated. So inside this class, I am going to create one method, but before that, I would like to show you that we are going to use this public API for this session. So, so this is the public API, and if we scroll down, so this one for today's session we are using this one, okay, list users. So this would be the JSON response, okay, and URL we are using. So we can also uh, take the complete URL. So right click on this, open into new tab. So this is the URL, complete URL we are going to use for our today's session. Okay, this is the complete URL. Okay. So I'm just pasting here as well, and also I'm marking it, and for ready reference I'm also pasting here. Okay. So so now I'm going to create one method here. So public void user list response body. Okay. So I am giving this name to this method. Okay. And what next? So first of all, we need to create a request specification using REST Assured. So how we can do this? REST Assured dot given, and this would return request specification. Request specification. Okay, just hover on this and we can import request specification from RestAssured. Okay. What next? So first of all, after this, we need to pass base URI and base path. So how we can achieve that? So req spec dot base URI. So from here to here, this would be the base URI. And what next? Base path. So base path we can take from here to here. Okay. So in this way, we have base URI is the main server address and base path is our specific API endpoint. Okay. Then what next? So now we can send the actual request and we can capture the response. So how we can send the actual request? So here we are sending get request and we can capture response here. Okay. Just hover on this and we can import response from REST assured. Okay. Then what next? So in this way, we can send a get request. We can send the get request to this URL. Okay. So in this way, we can send the request to this URL and we can store the response. Now, what next? Next, we need to print all response body. So how we can do this? So here we want to print all JSON response body. Okay. So res dot get body. So what this will return? This will return the response body. This will return the response body. Okay. We can hover on this and we can import response body from RestAssured. Okay. Then what next? So how we can print it? So we can use as pretty string. Okay. So this would return the response string. So this would return the response string. So we can say store it here. String response body. Okay. And what next? So we would like to print here. So how we can print here? Can use one print statement here and we can give here response body string and here we can pass this. Okay. So in this way, this prints the entire JSON response in a pretty format. Okay. So up till now, I'm just formatting this Control Shift and F and Control S for saving it. So let's run it once to check that our code is working fine or not. So up till now it should print the JSON response body. So just right click, and one more thing we forgot. So we need to mark this as test. Import test from TestNG annotation. Okay. So what next? So let's run it and see it is printing on the console the expected JSON response body or not. So I'm just saving it. Okay. Right click, TestNG test. Yes. So we can observe here. So it has printed all the response body. Okay. Entire response body is printed on the console. And this is the response body here. We can also see. This is the response body that we have printed through the rest assured. Okay. So then what next? Okay. So now we can validate any content present in the response in the JSON response body. So let's take one content. Suppose we would like to validate that this is first name George, or George is present inside the JSON response body or not. So how we can validate it? Okay. So how we can validate it? So for this purpose, we can use assert dot assert equal. So here can use string response body dot contains. So here we can pass the content which we would like to validate. So if it is present, it will return the true. Otherwise, we can pass here message that George is not present inside the JSON response body. Okay. So like this, we can validate. Okay. So we can perform a simple assertion to check whether the name George exists somewhere in the response body or not. So this is a very basic check to make sure we got expected data. So we can once run it, and we can check it is passing or not, or it should pass for now because we know that George is present inside our JSON response body. So just right click and run as TestNG test. Say okay. So it should pass this time. Yes. So as expected, this has returned entire JSON response body as well as the validation we applied to assertion. So this is also passed. If suppose intentionally I am going to fail it, so I am just giving a wrong value. So I am just adding 1 here. Okay, I am saving it. Now, next time when I will run it, it should fail and it should show this message on the console. So it is showing or not. Let's execute it once again. Okay. So right click. This time it should fail because we are failing it intentionally. Just to see that this message is displaying on the console or not. So right click, run as TestNG test. This time it should fail. Okay. Yes. So first it has printed entire the output response, JSON response body it has printed, and then it has failed the assertion at the validation we have applied. So we can observe here. So George is not present inside the JSON body. Expected is true, and we found it false. So like this, we can apply the assertion. So, so what next? So now, and one more thing before going ahead, I'm just making it correct and saving it and running it once again so that we can get the confirmation that our code is running as expected. So right click, run as TestNG test. So this time it should pass this. Our test case is passed. And the entire JSON response body is printed on the console. Okay. Then what next we need to do? Okay. What next? Yeah. So so next we can parse JSON and we can validate a specific node. So now we go one step further and we parse the response using JSON path to extract specific values from the JSON. Okay. So, how we can do it? So first we will be using JSON path to extract value, specific value from the JSON, and we will be printing on the console. Okay, so how we can do that? So we can take help of response body. Okay, dot JSON path. Okay, and it will return the JSON path. Okay, so it will return the JSON path. So JSON path. Okay, JSON path view. Just taking as an object to store the response. Okay, so just hover on this and import JSON from RestAssured. So how we can uh, how we can extract specific values. Suppose this is the response, okay? So I would like to extract this first name. I would like to extract first name from the JSON response body. So how we can do it? Okay. So first, for this purpose, we can use one online tool for JSON path. Okay. So I can take you there. So this is the JSON Pathfinder. Okay. So we can use this, and how we can use it? I'm just telling you. Okay. Just go to Eclipse, and I am just copying this response. Okay. And I'm going to that JSON Pathfinder, and I am replacing this default code to this. Okay. So this is the first name we would like to extract. So inside data, it would be, okay, this is, just click on this. So like this, if suppose we would like to extract email, so if we click on this, we will get this path. Okay. And if we click, if we would like to extract first name, we can get the JSON path like this. In this way, we can get the JSON path of any specific um, content using this JSON path finder. So for now, we are extracting this first name. Okay. So we can copy from here to here. Okay. So here is our code. Okay. So how we can get it? JSON path view dot get. Okay. Here inside this we need to pass that JSON path. Okay. So in this way we can pass the JSON path, and it will return the string. Okay. So this will return the string and first name. Okay. So in this way we can extract it. Okay. And if suppose we would like to print it as well, so we can use print statement first name. Okay. So like this we can print. Control Shift F for formatting, Control S for saving, and I am going to rerun this code. So this time, what is the expected result? So it should print the entire whole JSON response body, and then it should validate the this George content. It's available into the response JSON response body or not. Then it should extract the first name, and it should print on the console. So let's see we are getting the expected result or not. So I'm just right clicking, run as test and G test. Let's see we are getting the expected or not. Okay. So response JSON response body. is printed. Then first name, it is extracted first name and it has printed on the console. Okay. Then what next? Then what? So here data 0 dot first name means we are accessing the first user object inside the data array and fetching its first name value. Now, if we would like to finally validate the exact value, so how we can do this? So again, for this purpose, for the validating this extracted value, we need to use assert, and first of all, we need to pass the expected. This one would be expected, and here we can pass the now this George. Okay, so this one. Okay. And if it will fail. In that case, we can write the message to print on the console. So George is not present inside the JSON response body. So like this, we can provide the message. So this will be printed in the case of failure. I'm just saving it and I'm rerunning it. So if it will print the entire response JSON response body, then it should print the first name, then it should validate the extracted value of first name. Okay, that is John. So I am rerunning it. Right click, run as TestNG test. So it should pass this time also. Yes, so our test case is passed, run is 1. So entire body is printed, then first name is printed, then our validation is also passed for JSON for this extracted value it is passed as well as for the first name here. Okay, this and also for this there are two validations, both are passed. Okay. And if this validation will fail, so this, in that case it will print this message on the console, and we can test it by changing this expected value. So this message will be printed on the console like we have done for this. So finally we have used assert whether the first name we extracted matches George. So in this session, what we have learned? We have learned how to send a GET request using RestAssured, how to read the full JSON response, how to parse specific nodes using JSONPath, and how to validate both presence of text as well as exact values using assertions. So if you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more real-world API automation tutorials. So thank you for watching and happy testing.